Alpharetta. There's a really good chance your home looks overpriced right now, even if it's a great house. And that's one issue could quietly cost you tens of thousands of dollars. By the way, I help homeowners in Alpharetta every single week who are thinking about selling or just trying to understand their options. And I'd love to help you too. You can call or text me at 770-626-5712 or book a time using the links below. Everything you need is in the description below. And stick around because near the end of this video, I'm going to share the #1 pricing mistake I see Alpharetta sellers make. And that is why almost always cost them more money, not less. Let me start by saying, this is not a video about bashing Alpharetta. Alpharetta still is one of the most desirable places to live in North Atlanta. Great schools, strong communities, lifestyle appeal. And because of that, a lot of homeowners assume if we sell my home, will it just sell and for top dollar? And for a long time, that was true. What I'm seeing right now, week after week, is a growing gap between what sellers expect and what buyers are actually willing to pay today. That gap is where homes become overpriced, not because the home isn't nice, but because the pricing no longer matches the current buyer's behavior. When people hear the word overpriced, they often think, are you saying my house isn't worth it? Are prices crashing? Is Alpharetta suddenly a bad market? No, that's not what overpriced means. Overpriced simply means this: the home is priced based on yesterday's market, not today's reality. It usually comes from comps from 6 to 12 months ago, online estimates that lag behind buyers' sentiment, or a neighbor's sale that happened under very different conditions. And here's the key part most sellers miss. Buyers don't care what homes used to sell for. They care what other buyers are doing right now. So what's actually changed? A few important things. First, buyers are more selective. They're touring fewer homes and skipping anything that doesn't feel like a great value. Second, inventory is increased in certain price ranges. That doesn't mean oversupply. It means choice. When buyers have choices, pricing matters more. Third, days on market have stretched, especially for homes that missed the mark early. And this is the big one. The first 2 to 3 weeks on the market matters more than ever. That's when serious buyers are watching closely. If your home feels overpriced during that window, buyers don't rush, they wait. This is where things get expensive. Most sellers think overpricing gives them room to negotiate, but what actually happens is very different. Here's what I see all the time. The home launches too high. Showings are slow. Buyers assume they'll come down. Then a price reduction happens. And then suddenly, instead of creative urgency, the home now feels stale. Buyers start asking, what's wrong with it? Why didn't it sell? How low will they go? Ironically, many overpriced homes end up selling for less than if they had been priced correctly from the beginning. That's the part no one talks about. Now here's the confusing part for sellers. You might see a home nearby selling quickly and think, see, the market is still hot, and sometimes it is for the right homes. The difference? Those homes are priced for demand, not for hope. They're positioned to attract attention immediately, create competition, make buyers feel urgency. Those sellers aren't chasing the market. They're letting the market come to them. This is where pricing gets tricky. Because it's emotional, sellers often anchor to what they need to net, what they thought the home would sell for. or what it sold for at the peak. But the market doesn't price based on needs or expectations. It prices based on buyer perception. And when those two don't line up, the market always wins. The smartest sellers aren't asking, what do I want to get? They're asking, what will today's buyer confidently pay without hesitation? And here's the biggest mistake I promised that I would share. Many sellers believe testing the market is harmless. It doesn't hurt to try, but in today's market, it does hurt because not only do you get one first impression, miss that moment, and you no longer are competing with other homes. You're competing with buyer's doubt. If you're even thinking about selling in Alpharetta now or sometime down the road, it helps to understand how buyers are actually reacting to prices today, not last year. I've already had these conversations with homeowners every single week, and I'm happy to do the same for you. If you call or text me at 770-626-5712 or connect with me using any of the links on the video description below.